Today is Super Gals on Owl's Anime Review. When I saw this anime, I felt incredibly good. Finally an anime that did away with scantily clad, large-chested women and gave us girls that people could fall in love with for who they were. No, I'm not being sarcastic, you perverts. It's a female-empowering anime, and yes, you boys should watch it too. Let's not lie, anime has a bad habit of having women bent over with their skirts hiked up and their panties on their ankles, accidentally getting a cock shoved into them. Super Gals really chooses a better route and involves us in a teen drama in perhaps a much more pure form. Think Saved by the Bell, only it doesn't suck, and the kids are older, and people don't become drug addicts because they're taking diet pills. You know what? It's not like Saved by the Bell at all. It's incredibly funny, and although not very plot-driven, has some in it sprinkled over the series in right places. Our main character, Ron Kotobuki, is what is called a gal. Now, I am not sure if this is just a Japanese thing or not, but a gal is like an independent woman who likes to look good and feel good without being controlled by others. Sort of like a female rebel without a cause, only without the leather and, you know what, that's another bad analogy. I do not do this character justice, however. Each and every episode is incredibly funny or deals with the problem Ron and her friends are having. It gets you involved with these characters without them showing off any cleavage and no magical powers. Ron and her friends are just trying to get through high school, and even though I'm in college, I can still relate to these characters. There's so much that they deal with that I just get down at a personal level, and even though most of it makes fun of itself, I get the connection. It sort of gives you the feeling that it's tough all over the world, and you can make it no matter what. A stereotypical message, but it's a good message. I wish this show would get picked up by a network, because I know there are people that are still in high school and need this type of guidance. Sure, it's presented in a little bit of a Saturday morning cartoon show way, but that's the best thing. Most of the crap we dealt with in high school was childish and stupid upon retrospect. The characters are completely new to me. I have not seen these specific archetypes in anime. In case you haven't noticed, I get a hard-on for originality. I will admit that a lot of the time, the show goes into a kiddie realm. There is this couple that have never kissed in their year-long relationship, but at the same time, there's open mention to prostitution and a lot of swearing. I felt a little confused by that, but I just took it as them trying to add more comedy and not be too adult. The show knows what it is and doesn't try to be anything else. And that's what matters at the end of the day. The animation is very different, and like I said before, there's no way to see any type of figure from these girls, although I really prefer it this way. The voice acting was amazing. Yet again, Greg Ayres and Lucy Christian form a fantastic comedic team that cracks me up every episode. Chris Patton reprises his role as the angsting hot guy, as always. I'm tired of losing girlfriends to that man's voice. The second season, however, is not dubbed and probably won't be. It's still good, though, and all the humor and drama stays close by. Despite any of the small flaws it has, I love this series. I really am glad that an anime that puts women in such a positive light is out, so that's why I give it a 5 out of 5.